Hey, what's up, YouTube? Secrets when I'm here today. I'm bringing you another opening of a product I got in the mail today. Now, this is something that when I found out about this, I was so hyped for it. I could not wait to get my hands on this thing. Except when it came out, I forgot to order it. So I'm glad. So I have it now. I ordered it just last week. It was supposed to be here on Wednesday, but it's here today. And it's from TC Generation. So thank you to them for sending this to me. I'm glad to have this finally. Because what most of you guys don't know about me is that I'm a big fan of Case Closed. Or in this case, or if you're from Japan, Detective Conan. Now, I'm a big fan of the anime. In fact, when it was airing here in America for the first 130 episodes, I was in love with that anime. Like, it was my favorite things to watch on Adult Swim, aka Toonami, which I guess that's what it is now. Which, you know, I also love Buddy Fight. So, when I found out Buddy Fight was doing this, well then, I was ecstatic, because I had to get this deck. And so now I'm proud to present to you the Detective Conan White. The Future Girl Buddy Fight Detective Conan White Buddy Fight deck. Now, or Case Closed. Oh, again. Now, of course, Buddy Fight is another cross promotion with. Now, they already did a cross promotion with SSSS Gridman. And they're doing another cross promotion with Metabots next month. So hopefully we'll get a deck. Because I'm not too keen, because I always forget to buy boxes. Buy booster boxes for Buddy Fight. But this is awesome. Because, I mean, it's Case Closed in trading card form. Like, I don't know how else to be more excited about that. So, go ahead, and here's our handy dandy X-Acto knife. Do a slide open. Slice over the tape. Or really, we could just go to the bottom here, but I always go for the top, because that's how I do things here on my channel. Alright, that is everything out of the box, so that's it for the packaging. Oh my god, this is so cool. So here's our buddy character, because for animes like Case Closed, the monsters are called characters. Small Detective Conan Edogawa. Now, I'm really hard to get in this, so I'm gonna bother. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. Oh, that is so cool. I love the way they did the life counter. Rule sheet, we don't need no singing rule sheet. We know how to play Buddy Fight at this point. But I look at how they did the life counter. I freaking love this thing. There's always only one truth. Or if you're familiar with English dub like me, only one truth prevails. So in case you're not familiar with Detective Conan at all, or Case Closed, in the show, Conan always had a catchphrase. That catchphrase was, and always will be, well, I mean, again, in the dub, it's always only one truth. One truth prevails. Or again, in Detective Conan, there's always only one truth. Oh. Let's just slide this bitch off. Sorry. And take a look at our cards, shall we? So first what we got. Small Detective Conan Edogawa. All foily. We have Calm and Collected Conan Edogawa. Size 1. And right off the bat we got our character. Right off the bat we got our impact or our special. There is always only one truth. We cast this card if your opponent's life is 4 or less. And you have a Conan or Shinichi Kudo on your field. Pay 2 gauge. You'll 4 damage to your opponent. This damage cannot be reduced. So, right off the bat, a really awesome impact or special. Next we have some non-foil Small Detective Conan Edogawa cards. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And of course, I will read them off. Activation. May drop a hand card. If you do, you put up to 1 Shinichi Kudo from your deck to your hand. Shuffle your deck. May only use this ability once per turn. At the end of the battle, this card you may call up to 1 Shinichi Kudo from your hand by paying its call cost. Okay, got 1 Calm and Collected Conan Edogawa. When this card enters the field during the final phase, declare a card type. Among them, and deal 2 damage to your opponent. If there's a card of the declared card type among them, you can choose character, event, item, special, flag, and special character card for types. And special characters, just like specials, are impact monsters. Events are spells, just like, well, duh. That's what I was looking for. Haha, our flag. Now that is dope looking. Let's get on with it, shall we? So next we have Peaceful Days Ai Haibara. She's a size 1 character with 2,000 powers, 2 critical, and 2,000 defense. Once you enter the field, if you have another card with Detective in its attribute on your field, draw a card. Ooh, cool, cool. So it's a card advantage card. Nice, I like that. High school girl ran Mori, aka Rachel Moore. She's a size 1, 4,000 power, 1,000 defense, 2 critical. And when this card enters the field, you may drop a hand card. If you do, put up to 1 detective item from your deck into your hand and shuffle your deck. If you have a Shinichi Kudo or Conan on your field, this card gets Penetrate. Ooh! So, and now we have the dumbass of the More Detective Agency. Or basically just the mate, or basically just the idiot, really. We have Mr. Detective Coco Mori or Richard Moore. Call cost of 2. He has Penetrate and Double Attack. He is a size 3 character, 8,000 power, 8,000 defense, 2 critical. Foe or friend? Toru Amuro. I do not know this character. Call cost. Pay 2 gauge, put the top card of the deck into its soul, so he has Soul Guard and Double Attack. Notify abilities of all your opponent's characters in battle with this card. With this card, this ability cannot be nullified. When this card attacks and shows your opponent's characters, draw a card. Ooh, more draw power. Nice. That's always good. Shuichi Akai. Size 2, 6,000 power, 4,000 defense, and 2 critical. Call cost for 1 gauge, put the top 2 cards of the deck into Soul. Wow! So that's the first card I've had that says put 2 cards from your deck into its Soul. That's cool! Choose a card on your opponent's field. You may drop a soul from this card. You usually show that just a card. Ooh! Those are popcorn. Nice. Detective of the West, Heiichi Hattori. Size 2 character, 8,000 power, 3,000 defense, a critical of 3. Okay, so this dude has a bunch of effects, and I like that. Hey, 1 gauge, you put the top card of the deck into it, so activate. Hey, 1 life, you do reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. If there are 2 more cards with detective attached to among them, then for this turn, this card gets double attack. And for more cards, it gets penetrate and triple attack instead. You put the reveal cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. You only use this ability once per turn. Holy shit! So this dude gets so 2 or more, he gets double attack. 4 or more, triple attack and penetrate. Plus he has Soul Guard. Okay, this is a really cool card to have on the front line. His girlfriend, Kazuha Toyama. Size 1, 1,000 power, 1,000 defense, 1 critical. Don't know if you have that, but oh well. When this card is dropped from your hand, you may call this card from the drop zone. When this card enters this field, put the top card of your deck into your gauge and you gain 1 life. Okay, that's cool. Elegant Kid the Phantom Thief. Call costs. Okay, 1 gauge for the top card of the deck of the soul. This dude has Shadow Dive. That's cool. So in case some of you don't know what Shadow Dive is, it's an ability in buddyfight some buddyfight monsters have that allows you to attack your opponent's center even if there's a monster in the center. That allows you to attack your opponent even if there's a monster in its center. With this card attack, drop 1 of your opponent's. Drop 1 of your opponent's gauge and put top part of your deck into your gauge. Wins over, nice. And here we have the first set event or set spell. All characters on your field with detective and its attribute cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When a detective character in its attribute enters the field, you gain 1 life, draw a card. This ability can only activate once per turn. You want to send 1 more detective agency on your field. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Painful Strike. Declare a card type. Look at your opponent's hand. If there is one of the declared card type among them, judge your cards. If not, your choice of cards. You only cast Painful Strike once per turn. Well, you only cast this card during attack on your opponent's turn. Now for the attack, if you have a card with a detective with attribute on your field, you gain 2 life. The Stretchy Suspenders. Okay, destroy a character opponent's field, then if you have a card with detective with attribute on your field, you may dump a hand card. If you do, return this card to your hand. Junior Detectively, you put the top 2 cards of your deck into your gauge, place 1 less character with detective is attribute from your drop zone in your hand. You may only cast your detective once per turn. And I am Kicking Enhancement Shoes. Okay, I might be crazy, but this is something. I know items don't normally have a soul guard, but Kicking Enhancement Shoes has a soul guard. Do some items actually have soul guard in this game? Oh right, I forgot. Equip cost pay 1 gauge, put the top card of your deck to its soul. All cards detective and its attribute. Sure. So you gain plus 2 power. This card can attack even if you have a character in your center. When this card attacks, if you have 3 or more cards with detective in their attribute on your field, draw a card, deal 2 damage to your opponent. Next, there's only 1 truth. And finally, with Detective of these, Shinichi Kudo, or again, if you're familiar with the dub, it's Jimmy Kudo. Call cost, turn a conan your field to your hand, pay 1 gauge. When this card enters the field for this turn, it gets triple attack. At the beginning of your final phase, return this card to your field, to your hand. You may call it the 1 conan from your hand by paying its call cost. And I have ours day. Drop a hand card and draw 2 cards. You only cast 1 I have ours day once per turn. So that is the entire deck, but I did not show you any of the cards. So I'm going to rectify that. So first up here is the flag, which looks dope, by the way. And of course, I do have sleeves, so of course, this being a white deck, why not use white sleeves? You feel me? Yeah, you guys feel me. Because these are Ultra Pro Eclipse sleeves. Yeah, that looks cool. I bought a bunch of sleeves that time. Someone collected Conan at a gala. Which I will know that all my Conan and Gala cards have no call cost whatsoever on them. Here's small detective Conan. Yeah, so basically, each card I show you, I'm going to put it into a sleeve. Here is there is always only one truth. Alright. I have Hours Day. And yeah, basically I didn't mention this, characters from, I know I mentioned characters are monsters are characters. Events are essentially spells. Here's Jimmy or Shinichi. I have 4 of him, so I'm going to show all 4 because he's pretty much just the same exact card. And any card I've already showed you, like the specials, I'm not going to show you again. So I'll just be repetitive. The kicking enhancement shoes. All I know of the entire June Detective Agency is not in this deck. Like, maybe they'll actually be in this, maybe they're actually in the set, so I might actually have to buy a booster box of this. Just so I can have, like everyone. Now I will say this anime is really cool. And granted, it's not. Granted, I haven't seen it in the past. The first 130 episodes, so. But still, it's a really cool anime. Because, I mean, it does something that some animes just don't do. I mean, it turns a high school teenager back into a little kid and has him attend high school, has him basically go to middle school, while also living with his girlfriend. that way. Of course, I could be wrong. Now, there isn't another anime out there that did do this. Please let me know in the comment section down below. Oh, I almost got. Oh no, this was from the Shochi suspenders. Now, another thing I like about this anime is that how Jimmy acts like himself when he's a kid. Like, and Ron, or Rachel, or I'm just gonna call it Rachel, and I mean, basically she suspects that he's Jimmy. Within like the longest during this one episode where he's trying to figure out why he keeps getting sent, why this doctor keeps getting sent like toys and stuff. And kind of just like flipping through like medical records and stuff. It's funny. Of course, he has to make sure not to get too freaky, because otherwise, then Ron's going to suspect something, and then because essentially he was turned into a little kid by this secret organization, which I don't know if I'll get that deck, because again, they're evil, and they turned a cool high school detective back into a little kid. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, guys. There's the More Detective Agency. You can see the More Detective Agency. And basically, Richard, or Kogoro, is basically... I mean, Rachel's figuring out that Conan is actually Shinichi. I mean, Rachel's actually figuring out that Conan is actually Jimmy from the way that he's acting. And then during one episode, and then at the end of one episode, which I believe it was around Christmas time when this episode was filmed. Not sure, but oh, wow. I'm sorry, guys. She basically says that her gym teacher's getting married, and then Conan's response is he's a gorilla. And she's like, aha. So she basically tricks Jimmy into saying something that only Jimmy would know about her gym teacher. Oh, just to show you her. Now, I wish he was a little bit smarter during that point of the episode. I mean, he's about to get found out by his girlfriend. And I mean, he was kind of a little smart about this plan by running to by running to the professor who's staying at his house. Because when Jimmy's Jimmy, he's living on his own. But when he's not Jimmy, he's living at the War Detective Agency. Now, Richard tells you I got nothing against the guy, it's just he's kind of full of himself. Like, every single time that every single time there's a mystery going on, and he solves it, it's really Conan solving it, because he's the detective. And Richard, he's just an idiot. Now the series is still going on, but it's only going on in Japan, not in English. Which is why, again, I still haven't seen the first. I mean, I've seen like the first maybe 20, 30 episodes of it. I just haven't seen all of it in English. Here's another comic look at Conan. I already showed you him. But now the ones that the Conans are these are the last 4 cards of Conan, and these are completely different from the original one. One I'm probably gonna put as my buddy. So I mean, no foily, no blue background. Alright. The entire deck is now sleeved. I'm glad, because now I can take a break. Sleeping on cards for a while. Ugh. Well, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this opening and watch me Civil Cards. We'll talk about Detective Conan. Hopefully, sometime next week, I'll have the entire series, I'll have the entire English season from 1 to 1:30. So, wish me luck. And as always, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Peace.